Hello everyone, welcome back to Into Sports. I'm your host Evan. Today I'm talking about the very exciting 2021 NFL Draft. But before I do, please help me out. Click that subscribe button because I'd really appreciate that a lot. Now normally I like to sit up here and rip your favorite team to shreds. But today I'm Positive Pete because Trey Lance was picked third by San Francisco 49ers. And he's going to be the most successful quarterback in this draft class. Yes, more successful than Trevor Lawrence. Trey Lance has elite arm strength, legit speed, and legit size. The knocks are basically that he hasn't played too much, the mechanics are a little weird, and he's slightly inaccurate. Okay, just put him on the field and give him a good coach. Oh wait, they're not just giving him a good coach, they're giving him a great coach in Kyle Shanahan, one of the 4 best in football in my opinion. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Shanahan, he can help fix some of the mechanics and some of the accuracy. Kyle Shanahan gets everything out of his quarterbacks and then some. He got 4,700 yards, 29 touchdowns with 68% completion out of Matt Schaub, who's not even close to the talent of Trey Lance. He now is an elite talent in Lance. Their ceiling is outer space. Wait, but Matt Schaub is more of the Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan type of quarterback. Are we sure Kyle Shanahan can maximize the skill set of a guy with athleticism? You must have forgot that when RG3 won Rookie of the Year and took Washington to the playoffs, his coordinator was, guess who? Kyle Shanahan. What RG3 did and what Lance can add to the offense is a threat of running. Shanahan is known for his outside zone run game that eviscerates defense just on its own. But now you have to fear the read option and the quarterback run off of that. That's why Alfred Morris had a 1,400-yard rushing season with RG3 at quarterback. Defenses were so scared of the quarterback run that it opened up the traditional run game. And Trey Lance is certainly athletic enough to scare you. And if you do commit to the run game, he's going to fire a laser right over your head. So good luck figuring out how to defend this offense. Now, I will acknowledge the 49ers are in a little bit of an awkward situation. They have to develop a quarterback and also win games simultaneously. They're a Super Bowl team with a rookie quarterback who only had 17 college starts. But 17 starts, 200 starts, I could care less. Kyle Shanahan makes everyone look good. The last 2 years, he had a real, legit, healthy starter. He's been to the Super Bowl. But Trey Lance, he's not just anyone, he is special. Elite talent, smart, cerebral. And by the way, did you see this man rocking the shades on draft night? He will be more successful than any quarterback in this class, Trevor Lawrence included. I'm putting all my chips in the center of the table because this coach-quarterback combo is deadly. Now later in the night, the Patriots also made a splash, but they didn't have to trade up to get him. Mac Jones fell to them at 15, and they sat there patiently and scooped him up like the Patriots would. Now I know the conversation around Mac Jones is that he's pro-ready and he's a safe pick. But to me, there is some bust factor with Mac Jones. He can't rely on his raw ability to move around and play backyard football like the other 4 first-round quarterbacks. So his margin of error in terms of decision-making, accuracy, processing, and pocket movement is going to be slim. But all that being said, who is linked to Mac Jones? 49ers, Patriots, Saints. Kyle Shanahan, Bill Belichick, Sean Payton. But this is really where we're going to see Tom Brady's impact, because I believe Brady was most responsible for the Patriots dynasty. But Belichick and the rest of the organization deserve a legitimate slice of the credit pie as well. And they're going to simply ask Mac Jones to distribute. He doesn't have to be Captain America. He doesn't have to be Superman. He has to deliver on time, on target, and this team will be knocking on the Super Bowl door. Because let's be honest for a second. Tom Brady wasn't asked to make 35-yard lasers off his back foot. He was asked to avoid negative plays, even if that means throwing a check down 6 straight plays in a row. And then on a few key third downs every game, he made a tight window throw in timely fashion. And nobody's ever executed that role better. And not coincidentally, that's what Mac Jones does. He's not going to wow you with splash plays like Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. He's going to distribute. And with the Patriots' beefed up roster, he doesn't have to do too much more. The biggest question with Mac Jones is that he doesn't have great speed. So what does he do when he's under pressure and not sitting behind a great offensive line like he did at Alabama? Well, the Patriots have a great offensive line. He will be comfortable. Well, what if he doesn't have great scheme like he did at Alabama? The Patriots have the best coaching staff in football, and they have one of the 5 best offensive play callers in the sport. They have great scheme. So Mac Jones has weaknesses, but who's better at hiding weaknesses than Bill Belichick? So last year was a reloading year for the Patriots. They lost their franchise quarterback of 2 decades, and their roster was declining. That's why Brady left. And the star of the franchise, Bill Belichick, only has a few years left of coaching. And last year, he knew they weren't Super Bowl contenders. They were too depleted. But this offseason, they burnt north of $75 million of cap space. They were aggressive in free agency. So this offseason has been all about Belichick reloading, not rebuilding, reloading, and setting the table for the next 5 years. And it's going to be built around Mac Jones on a cheap rookie deal. So you heard it here first. Mac Jones will win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years, and Belichick will ride off into the sunset knowing he evened the score with Tom Brady.